Students, today we will learn about natural resources. In natural resources, we will learn about living resources and non-living resources. In living resources, we will learn about forest and wildlife. In non-living resources, we are going to learn about renewable resources and non-renewable resources. In non-renewable resources, we will learn about minerals and fossil fuels. In renewable resources, we will learn about renewable resources can be divided into inexhaustible and exhaustible. In inexhaustible, we will learn about solar energy and wind. In inexhaustible, we will learn about wildlife and forest. We see various kinds of living and non-living things around us. Things that occur in nature and that are useful to us are called natural resources. A large number of these natural resources are either living or derived from living organisms. Forest products like timber, animal products like leather are described as living resources. Fossil fuels like coal and petroleum products are derived from remains of decayed, dead organisms over long periods of time. Soil, water, air, and mineral ores are examples of non-living resources. Some natural resources get replenished in nature easily. Such resources are called renewable natural resources. Some of the resources are continuously available for use. For example, solar energy and wind energy. Such resources are described as inexhaustible resources. Resources like forests and wild may get depleted by continuous use or interference by humans. However, they can be replenished to maintain a flow. Hence, they are called exhaustible resources. Some natural resources have been formed on Earth over a long period of time, even billions of years. For example, fossil fuels and minerals. The rate of formation of such minerals is very slow compared to the rate at which they are being used by humans. Such resources which cannot be replenished once depleted are called non-renewable resources. You may be aware that nearly 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. It is one of the most important components required for sustaining life on Earth. Nearly 97% of water on Earth is held in oceans, seas, and other large water bodies. 0.001% of water occurs in atmosphere as water vapor. About 2.4% of the water is found in glaciers and polar ice caps. Remaining water is found in rivers, lakes, ponds, and other water bodies. The largest use of water is in the agricultural sector. In our country, it is estimated that more than 80% of the water available for human use is employed for agricultural practices. In states like Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat, over 85% of irrigation is done through groundwater sources. Soil. Soil is a natural resource that provides minerals and water to all the land plants. It is a primary nutrient base, particularly for agricultural crops. In addition, it is the place of living for a wide variety of organisms like earthworms, crabs, insects, and microorganisms. Soil pollution decreases the fertility and in extreme cases, it deteriorates the soil. Waterlogging and salinization are the main causes of another serious problem in which one's fertile lands are becoming barren and useless. This is called desertification. Apart from this, the use of chemical fertilizers has also been a serious cause of soil pollution. The use of pesticides to protect our agricultural crops has also been adding to this problem. Topsoil is getting exposed due to activities like deforestation and overgrazing. Forests. Forests are renewable natural resources that have innumerable contributions to the environment. Forests maintain water cycle. They maintain soil quality by preventing soil erosion. They provide timber and many other useful products and services. Generally, forests are indicators of the natural wealth of a nation. Wildlife. The term wildlife is used to describe the species of plants and animals found in the forest. It represents the diversity of organisms inhabiting forests, seas, and oceans. Human activities such as hunting, poaching, and capturing have severely affected wildlife, leading to the extinction of many species. Efforts are being made to conserve the living resources through their maintenance in their natural habitats. National parks, wildlife sanctuaries, bird sanctuaries are examples of such conservation measures. Fossil fuels. Resources like coal, petroleum products, and natural gas are collectively called fossil fuels. They are the result of the photosynthetic activity of green plants which were existing millions of years ago. They got submerged within the Earth's crust and formed the fossil fuels. Coal is a natural resource with high carbon content. 4 types of coal deposits are normally found. Anthracite is one form in which carbon content is very high, about 80%. Lignite has about 50 to 65% of carbon. While peat contains about 40% of carbon, bituminous coal has less than 40% of carbon. Petrol, diesel, kerosene, lubricating oils and naphtha represents various forms of petroleum products. Mineral resources. A mineral is a substance that is naturally found in the Earth's crust and is not formed from living matter. Mining is the process of extraction of the minerals from the Earth's crust.